We've already done 2 events yesterday in the snow and the cold weather and had some exciting competition. What we are doing today, we're here in front of the famous Hallgrímskirkja, and we are going to do what I think is the most impressive log medley ever. The athletes attempt to lift these logs, and whoever lifts the biggest one on the fastest time wins. The weight is 120 kilos, 135 kilos, that's the Richard Looney log. Then there's Magnusson log, which is 150 kilos. And in memory of John Paul Sigmarsson, the John Paul Sigmarsson log is 165 kilos. So let's start the action, and I will explain things as we go along. I'd like to introduce to you my friend here that's going to commentate with me, Forbes Cowan from Scotland.
How you doing, guys? Nice to be here. Nice to be in Iceland, 31 degrees, nice and sunny.
Are you saying you would like to be on a beach rather?
No, I quite like it here, so we'll just need to put up with the conditions for another day.
Well, it's another day after this day.
Yeah, but no day was like yesterday. Yesterday was frozen.
So, are we ready to go? So the athlete starts standing by the first log, upright, not with his hands on. Yep, we're ready. So it's Loud from Argentina. And he gets 120 kilos. Now it's 135 kilos. That's the Richard Looney log. Now Richard Looney, my friend, in Ireland made all these logs. Not quite. He needs to staple it. What do you think, Forbes?
Yeah, it was a good effort. He just lost his balance here in the lockout, but hopefully he'll get a good lift this time and move on to the next log up.
So the competitors have 90 seconds to complete however they get, how many logs as they get, or complete the whole course. So, Loud finishes the 120 kilo log. He was unlucky with the 135. What was the time?
8:25.
8:25. 8:25 for the first log. See, Richard Looney over in Ireland at Monster Strong Equipment made these logs for us for this competition, and they're all like a piece of art.
Yeah, they're beautiful looking logs. They're actually the best looking logs I've ever seen. I certainly know back in our day, Maggie, you didn't get a log that looked like that.
Now, that was pretty rarely that we had the nice logs.
Yeah, you definitely never got one that was balanced either.
So, next up is Ryan England. Ryan is from UK.
Yeah, I think Brian will do well at this. I've seen him warming up with the first couple of logs and they seem to be pretty easy, so let's see how far.
Oh, that was easy. So 120 done, 135.
Easy.
Still looking good. Now it's the Magnus log, 150 kilos.
Yeah, that was easy, and he's not even using any legs yet, so it looks he's looking good for the last log.
So now it's the John Paul Sigmarsson log, 165 kilos. Will he get it? Yes, he gets it. Good effort, really good.
That was impressive. That was really impressive. He done well there.
So time for all 4 logs.
42.92.
42.92. 42.92. That's the time to beat. So to tell you the story a little bit here about this log and why we are here, the big log is in memory of John Paul Sigmarsson, our friend.
Yes, yes.
And we are actually here in front of the church where his funeral was held.
Yeah, it makes it really significant. This was definitely the proper place to have this event in his memory, and of course everybody that's involved in Strongman know exactly who he was.
Another interesting thing here with the logs, my friend Richard Looney made the John Paul Sigmarsson log out of a big tree, and then he made the Magnusson log out of the second part of the tree.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, the detail in these logs is just incredible. The balance, everything about these logs is perfect.
So now we got Theodor Már Guðmundsson. Terry is really tall, gets the 120 kilos. Now he's off to the 135. Cleaning it to the chest was a bit hard for him.
Yeah, he's got a long way to push it.
Theodor is one of the upcoming guys in Iceland. He's got the height, and when he builds up some more strength and more muscle, he'll be one to look out for.
Yeah, he's certainly a big guy, and some more competitions under his belt, and we'll see where they can go.
So one log in 8:22. 8:22. Oh, 8:32. 8:32. All right, now it's Kim Jurczak from Greenland. He's all the way from Greenland. He should be used to cold weather.
Yeah, you think he should be used to the cold weather. He's certainly not got any suntan lotion with him anyway.
He did the 135 kilo per easy. Now it's the Magnusson log.
Yeah, he's
150 kilos. Is he gonna do it?
Yeah, that was a really good effort.
He gets it.
It was
Yes.
a really good effort to get that log. He'll really need to go flat out if he's going to lift this above his head.
And now comes the big challenge. 165 kilos. And John Paul Sigmarsson log. Kim from Greenland.
No, he's got it to his chest. He's like, nah, it's just too much. It was a good first movement, but just failed in the second movement.
Yeah. He realized he's called it a day. He realized this one was a little bit too much for him.
Yeah, it was still a good effort. It was a good effort.
36.67.
So Kim gets 3 logs in a time of 36.67. 36.67. So now we got Stan Carradine from the USA, all the way from Colorado, USA. He's checking the logs, making sure they're set up the way he wants them. Let's see how he does. So 120 kilos, Stan Carradine. That's up.
Good lift.
That was a one motion. 135 kilos. That's a good lift as well.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good. He's on to the Magnus log. Let's see what he can do with this one.
He's got it to the chest. And he gets it.
Yeah, that was good.
That was.
Well,
he had to work for that one.
He worked hard for that one. I'll be surprised if he can get this, but let's hope he gives it a good shot. Anyway.
So 165 kilos. Yeah, it's proven a little bit too much. So Stan gets 3 logs. And he gets 3 logs in 33.73. 33.73. Now we got Dennis Kolfrisch from Germany. 120 kilos. Very easy. $135. And that's up pretty easy as well. Now it's to the Magnus log, 150 kilos. Will he do it? And he gets that one. Now it's the big one. Well, they're all big, but the huge one.
Yeah, he's not incorporated his legs up to now, but he's brought in a bit of leg and he just missed that. Oh, he's locked it out. Brilliant. Great lift. Great lift.
And he got it.
He's lucky fuck. He's talking to fuck up.
48-22.
Dennis at the time, 48-22. 48-22 for all 4 logs. Now we have Pierre Mortel from France. $120 kilos.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah, that was easy.
Well, that looks pretty good. 135 kilos. And he gets it. He worked hard for that one.
Yeah, I had to squeeze it out at the top there. I think the Magnus log, I think this log's going to be a bit of a problem for him, but well, let's wait and see.
He's still trying to get it to the chest. Oh, he's calling it the day. So he gets 2 logs. Two logs in the time of 2094. 2094.
Þegar ég var að hlaupa inn í bílinn, þá hristi ég allt bröstið.
So 2094.
Hver er næstur?
Ég er ekki með hana. Það er búið að segja þeim hana sko.
Já, það er ekki nóg. Senda þér til þín síma.
So next we'll have Sigfús Fossdal.
People are strong, the will is strong. And the cheering is strong.
Sigfús Fossdal from Iceland. And he's off, 120 kilos.
Yeah, that was good. That was easy enough.
135 kilos. He's cleaned it.
Whoa.
A bit of a balance problem. He should get that.
I think he just tried to rush it a wee bit too quick to save time between the logs. And it's caught him out. That's better.
And he gets it now. So now it's the Magnus log, 150 kilos.
Yeah, he's chalking up for this log. So it's probably a lot of effort in this to get this. Yeah, he's cleaned it.
He's cleaned it.
No, that's something he knows.
All right, he's calling it the day.
2:37:17.
So Sigfús did 2 logs in the time of 37:17. 37:17. Next athlete will be Eyþór Ingólfsson Melsted.
Pierre, Kristján, Örvin, Magnusson, Strongman.
So next we have Eyþór Ingólfsson Melsted. He is a good log lifter. He should do this. Question is, will he have the fastest time?
Well, they tell me Eyþór's Iceland's secret weapon doing the logs, so let's wait and see what he's made of.
Oh, he was a finalist at the World's Strongest Man this year.
Ah, I see.
Eyþór Ingólfsson Melsted. And he's off. 120 kilos.
Oh, easy.
Good lift. 135 kilos.
That was just as easy.
Oh, that looks really good. 150 kilos.
Well,
And that's
good
up
work
as
out.
well.
A bit more effort went into that one.
Yeah, I thought it would go a bit quicker.
Now the big one.
165 kilos. Jumper Sigmarsson log. And he gets it.
Yeah, good effort.
Seven, 37. 47.
So time for all logs, all 4 logs for Eyþór Ingólfsson Melsted is 47:37. 47:37. Next up, we'll have Kristján Jón Haraldsson from Iceland. He's checking out the logs, that they are set up the way he wants to have them. Kristján Jón Haraldsson, Iceland. And he's off, 120 kilos.
It's easy.
That looked easy. 135.
That was okay also.
That was good. So now it's the 150.
That one not so easy.
He's feeling the shoulder.
Yeah, he's got a small niggle from yesterday, so he's obviously watching what he's doing.
Yeah. So Christian does 2 logs in the time of 19:12. 2 logs in the time of 19:12.
Hur man stressar då? Okej.
Next up will be Ervin Tuts from Estonia. Irvin Toots. 120 kilos.
Easy.
That looked easy. 135.
This will be easy also. Strong in the first one. There you go.
Now it's the 150 kilos. He's cleaned it.
Oh, it was unlucky. Usually, when you go a second time, you usually don't get the lift.
Unless it was just a real balance problem. He was actually losing it slightly forward when he was trying to lift it and push it.
Yeah, okay.
So if he gets in the right groove, he could get it, but
No, he's finished.
no, he's calling it the day.
I think actually he dropped one of the rocks in overhead press on his shoulder yesterday, so he might have a niggle on his left arm.
Yeah.
1905.
2 logs for Irvin Toots, 2 logs in 1905. 1905.
This year in the world's strongest man. He also set a Canadian Loglift record of 458 pounds. What's that in kilos? A lot.
Next one is Maxime Boudreau from Canada. 3rd of the world's strongest man.
I think Maxime's a big presser, if I remember correctly. Is that right?
He should fly through these.
But we're not somewhere nice and warm. We're in the middle of Iceland and all the conditions, so let's see what he's made of.
Eh? Maxime Boudreau. 120, that looked easy.
Oh, this next one's going to be easy also. There we go.
That's still easy. Man.
That was also easy.
150.
Oh, he needs to position the log back on the stand.
Yeah. Bit unlucky there, but they gotta drop it down in control and put it back on the pads.
Yeah, that was.
And
that
he gets
was
the
easy as
160.
well. Yeah, it's just a pity he missed the pad on the second log.
Yeah. Well, the rules are the logs have to stay on the pads when you put them down. That means you got to follow them and control them when you put them down.
35, 75.
Anyway.
So Maxime's time was 35.75. 35.75 all 4 logs. And that is the fastest time so far. Fastest time, even though he had to fix a little hiccup there. Good job, Max.
Rann bara til hliðar, eða ekki?
Að skoppa.
Nei, hann rann. Hann rann út af, hann hoppaði ekki, það?
Varstu með restina?
Now we have, from Finland, Sami Ahola. And he's not the brother or the son of Yoko Ahola, like many people have been asking on the internet.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure when I seen his name either, but he doesn't look like Yoko, does he?
No, but apparently, Ahola is a Finnish name, It's like I'm pretty sure there are more Forbes in the world.
No, there's only one.
Sami Ahola from Finland, the last competitor to go.
Come on, Sammy.
Ready? Let's go!
Come on, Sammy.
And he's off.
Oh, that was easy.
120.
Come on, Sammy.
Wait for the signal.
It's also easy.
That looks good.
Most of the Finns seem to be big pressers back in the day.
150.
Easy.
That looked good as well. So 165, the big lock. The Jan Paul Sigmarsson lock. Is he gonna get it? Ooh. Stumbled there a bit.
Oh, he's got it. He's got
And
it.
he got it. He got it. Well done. Really good job on that.
Yeah,
I thought he was not gonna get it, but wow, that's good effort.
No, that was a good effort because he missed it in the first attempt and he managed to get it in the second attempt.
49.06.
So Sami's time on 4 logs, 49.06. 49.06.
Maximum 35. 42, yeah.
So that concludes the log lift medley. I call this the giant log lift medley. And I'm like over the moon with how it went and how it looks. It's awesome. And even with a stumble, the winner was Maxime Boudreau. Maxime, can you come over here for a minute? Maxime, that was some effort, even though you had to go and correct the one log. What?
Well, I guess in Iceland I'm not that lucky, yeah?
So, you know, if you stop doing mistakes, you actually might win this contest.
Oh, I make it interesting for myself, I guess.
How did that feel, actually?
It was great. I actually like that log. When are you shipping it over?
You want one in Canada?
Yeah, the last one.
Okay. But you might have to name it Maxime Boudreau log.
I shall be heavier then.
Well, congratulations again.
Thanks.
And thank you for all that's watching. Well, later today, we'll do the last event of the day, which is the stone to shoulder medley. Stay tuned.